हेलो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। कैसे हैं आप लोग? हम लोग चैप्टर एसिड्स बेसिस एंड सॉल्ट्स के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं और इससे पहले हम लोग डिस्कस कर चुके हैं केमिकल्स फ्रॉम कॉमन सॉल्ट में केमिकल सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड और ब्लीचिंग पाउडर के बारे में हम लोग पढ़ चुके हैं। आज उसी टॉपिक को कंटिन्यू करेंगे, केमिकल्स फ्रॉम कॉमन सॉल्ट NaCl। इसमें सबसे पहले हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे बेकिंग सोडा। Baking soda having the chemical formula NaHCO3 and it is known as the sodium hydrogen carbonate, and it is also called baking soda because it decomposes on heating to generate bubbles of carbon dioxide, leaving holes in cakes and pastries and making them light and fluffy। सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट को जब हीट किया जाता है तब ये डिकम्पोज कर जाता है और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस रिलीज होता है एंड दैट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस इट मेक होल्स इन केक्स और पेस्ट्रीज एंड एज a result the cake and the pastry it becomes light and fluffy। how it is prepared? बेकिंग सोडा कैसे बनाया जाता है? इट इज़ प्रिपेयर्ड और प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय सोल्वे प्रोसेस, और इस सोल्वे प्रोसेस को अमोनिया सोडा प्रोसेस भी बोला जाता है। And in this case carbon dioxide gas is passed through brine solution saturated with ammonia, and as a result two products ammonium chloride and sodium hydrogen carbonate, ये दो प्रोडक्ट बनते हैं और इन दोनों में सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट लेस सॉल्युबल होता है और जिसके चलते दिस NaHCO3 it is separated by filtration। It is produced using sodium chloride as one of the raw materials। The method is known as Solvay process। Equation NaCl plus H2O plus CO2 plus NH3 to give NH4Cl plus NaHCO3। In this process, calcium carbonate is used as the source of carbon dioxide and the resultant calcium oxide is used to recover ammonia from ammonium chloride। यहाँ पर जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड यूज किया गया है इसके लिए कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट लिया जाता है एंड वी नो दैट थर्मल डिकम्पोजिशन ऑफ कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट इट गिव्स कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड। द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इट इज रीयूज्ड हियर एंड द कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड which is formed there by the thermal decomposition of that calcium carbonate, it is used to recover the ammonia from NH4Cl ammonium chloride से। Now about the properties of sodium hydrogen carbonate, कुछ important properties के बारे में हम लोग बात करेंगे। Sodium hydrogen carbonate is a white crystalline solid but it appears as fine powder। It is sparingly soluble in water and the solution formed is alkaline in nature। When it is heated, it decomposes into sodium carbonate, carbon dioxide and water। जब इसको हीट किया जाता है तब ये तीन प्रोडक्ट बनाता है, सोडियम कार्बोनेट, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और वाटर। यू कैन सी द इक्वेशन 2NaHCO3 plus heat to give Na2CO3 sodium carbonate plus carbon dioxide plus water। Now about some of the uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate। For making baking powder, which is a mixture of baking soda and a mild edible acid such as tartaric acid। ये सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट का उपयोग बेकिंग पाउडर बनाने में किया जाता है। बेकिंग पाउडर में सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट के साथ साथ एक माइल्ड एडिबल एसिड सच एज टार्टरिक एसिड ये यूज किया जाता है। सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट इज ऑल्सो एन इंग्रेडिएंट इन एंटासिड्स। एंटासिड्स के बारे में हम लोग पढ़ चुके हैं। बीइंग एल्कलाइन इन नेचर, इट न्यूट्रलाइजेज एक्सेस एसिड इन द स्टोमक एंड प्रोवाइड्स रिलीफ। It is also used in soda acid fire extinguisher। So these are the some of the important uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking soda। Now about washing soda, chemical formula Na2CO3.10H2O Na2CO3.10H2O. It is also called sodium carbonate decahydrate. It is also an important compound which is obtained from NaCl. तो इससे पहले हम लोग सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट बनाने के लिए जो सॉल्वे प्रोसेस यूज किए उसमें सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट जो बना, when that sodium hydrogen carbonate it is heated, then it gives sodium carbonate, and from that sodium carbonate when it undergo recrystallization then it gives washing soda. सोडियम कार्बोनेट कैन बी ऑब्टेन बाय हीटिंग बेकिंग सोडा. बेकिंग सोडा को जब हीट करते हैं तब सोडियम कार्बोनेट बनता है. एंड रिक्रिस्टलाइजेशन ऑफ सोडियम कार्बोनेट दिस Na2CO3 it gives washing soda, that is Na2CO3.10H2O. You see the equation Na2CO3 plus 10H2O to give sodium carbonate decahydrate. It is the washing soda. Now about some properties of washing soda. Sodium carbonate is a white crystalline solid. It is soluble in water. The solution of sodium carbonate decahydrate, that is washing soda, in water is alkaline in nature. About the action of heat. On heating the decahydrate, that is sodium carbonate decahydrate, it loses its water of crystallization to form monohydrate. Above 373 K, the monohydrate becomes completely anhydrous and changes to a white powder called soda ash. यहाँ पर जो एक्शन ऑफ हीट की जब हम लोग बात करते हैं तो when this washing soda it is heated up to 373 K, then it loses 9 molecules of water and becomes sodium carbonate monohydrate. And above 373 K, it also loses that one molecule of water and it becomes completely anhydrous, and this one it is called the soda ash. You can see the equation sodium carbonate decahydrate 373 K when heated up to this temperature, then it becomes sodium carbonate monohydrate. And when this sodium carbonate monohydrate it is heated above 373 K, it becomes completely anhydrous, that is Na2CO3. Next, about the uses of washing soda. Some of the uses of washing soda are: washing soda is used in glass, soap and paper industries. It is used in the manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. It is used as cleansing agent. It is used for removing permanent hardness of water. It is an important laboratory reagent both in qualitative and quantitative analysis. So these are the some of the important usage of washing soda. Now one topic, it is there in the book NCERT given in page number 32. Are the crystals of salts really dry? Activity number it is 2.15 page 32 in the NCERT book. Here the activity it is related to the heating of copper sulfate crystals. In this activity some of the copper sulfates or crystals of few copper sulfates are taken in a boiling tube and is heated. It is observed that water droplets are there in the inner surface of the boiling tube. Then the question it arises, from where these water droplets come? Actually, the water present there in the crystal of copper sulfate, it comes from there, and in this case we can say that the crystal of copper sulfate it is not completely anhydrous. When it is heated, it becomes colorless or it changes to white color, but when few drops of water it is added to that white copper sulfate, again it regain its color. Water of crystallization, it is the fixed number of water molecules present in one formula unit of a salt. Total number of water molecules or the number of water molecules present in one formula unit of a salt, it is termed as the water of crystallization. In this case, that is in case of copper sulfate, CuSO4 5H2O. Here 5 molecules of water of crystallization is there. In sodium carbonate decahydrate, 10 molecules of water of crystallization is there. And in calcium sulfate dihydrate, that is the gypsum, 2 molecules of water of crystallization is there. Now one topic, it is the plaster of Paris having the chemical formula CaSO4.12H2O. It is also called calcium sulfate hemihydrate, and it is produced when gypsum, that is calcium sulfate dihydrate, is heated at 373 K. You see the equation, calcium sulfate dihydrate, it is the gypsum. When heated to 373 K, then it loses this calcium sulfate dihydrate, that is gypsum, it loses 3/4 of water of crystallization and it becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate, and this calcium sulfate hemihydrate, it is the plaster of Paris. Now about properties of plaster of Paris. Some important properties of plaster of Paris are: it is a white powder. Action of water. What is the action of water on plaster of Paris? When mixed with water, crystals of gypsum are produced and set into hard mass. Means when plaster of Paris, it is treated with water, then it forms gypsum. Here you can see the equation CaSO4 half H2O plus 3Y2 H2O to give CaSO4.2H2O. It is the gypsum. Action of heat. What is the action of heat on plaster of Paris? When it is heated at 473 K, it forms anhydrous calcium sulfate, which is known as dead burnt plaster of Paris. When this plaster of Paris, it is heated at 473 K, then it loses its half molecule of water and becomes completely anhydrous, and this anhydrous calcium sulfate here, it is known as the dead burnt plaster of Paris. Now about the usage of plaster of Paris. Some important usage of plaster of Paris are: it is used for plastering fractured bones and dislocated bones so as to set them in proper place, because plaster of Paris has the setting property. It is used in making toys, decorative materials, etc. It is used in making casts for toys, statues, surgical instruments, etc. It is also used in dentistry. It is also used for making smooth surface and making designs on walls and ceilings. So these are the some important usage of plaster of Paris. Our chapter, that is acid, bases and salts, it is completed today. Next day we will discuss about the chapter 3rd. Okay, thank you, take care and have a good day.